What's going on YouTube? This is Joe back with another rip. Got some more Mosaic. Went all in on this stuff. Turning out to be a positive endeavor. Go ahead and set this up where you can kind of take a look at the set odds. Huge amount of pulls in here, huge amount of case hits. Seem to be seated. Yeah, they seem to be seated very well in here. So with that, we'll get right into it. Looking for blue fluorescence. Apparently they came out with a new case hit, the Kaleidoscope, Razzle Dazzle, Stained Glass, and then the Genesis Honeycombs. I'm not entirely sure what else. I just know that they've got a lot in here. There's a Tony Pollard, J.K. Dobbins, Randall Cunningham, Derwin James. There's a Jaden Reed rookie, and a Chris Carter. You know, as all of you know, that Panini losing all of their licensing, this might be it for us. This might be the last Panini Chromium product that gets released. The last release that they have, I believe, is regular Don Russ, which, you know, I'm going to be getting into some of that too. But with this Mosaic, you know, a lot of the big-time rippers are saying, this is your Prism this year. So I got real heavily invested in it. I don't feel bad about it a bit. Same with Prism Draft. I got pretty heavy into it too. So Justin Jefferson. Hey, there's a Brock Purdy. Tim Tebow. Lawrence Taylor. Rob Gronkowski. Tony Romo on the green. There is a Jordan Addison debut. Adam Thielen, Aaron Jones, Byron Young, and then we got a Cheeky Barber on the silver, and a bang on the Levante David. You know, I follow a lot of other rippers and watch a lot of videos of rips, and one of my favorites is Silver Sport, and the way they react every time they get a bang, it's just hilarious. In fact, their entire content is got a high entertainment value to it. Jamar Chase, Kyler Murray, Maurice Jones-Drew. There's a DJ Johnson. Then on silver, we got a Michael Thomas and a Darren Waller on the green. Two packs left in our first box. Not a whole lot going on yet. Got a Geno Smith, Jared Goff on the National Pride, A.J. Terrell, Devonta Smith, Keenan Allen, and a Geno Smith on the Touchdown Masters. It's in that Monday night game. Was it the Monday night game or the Sunday night game? I can't remember. Last week, he's getting awful fired up. You know, he's a pretty humble, low-key guy, but he was definitely jawing a little bit when they tried to injure him out of bounds, and he had to go out for a few series. Julio Jones, Javonte Williams, Jim Kelly, Jason Taylor, Tyler Scott, and then a Peyton Manning on the green Mosaic. So first box was a dud, and that is to be expected with this product. But you know, just like anything else, if you're really wanting to get after the high value cards, the high quality cards, you just got to keep going until you get them. You know, I believe Pac-Man says, if you don't, you got to risk it for the biscuit. And that is a very true statement. Mark Andrews, Shannon Sharp, Doug Flutie. There's a Patty Mahomes, Diane Henley, and then a bang on the Roy Williams. Been trying to get better about, you know, like how I'm stacking my cards so I don't have to go through so much bulk base to pull my hits out of, but I cannot get focused enough to get them all going in the different piles, along with you know, where I'm putting my packs as I'm ripping them. You know, we're still learning here, so trying to get better every day. There's a Ty Law on the green, another kid reporter. Not only that, but you know, it amazes me. You know, you don't think in everyday language how much you're saying and aw and stuff like that, you know, and to become proficient at this, it's just, I really enjoy the struggle of it. Lawrence Taylor, Christian Watson, Ken Anderson, there's a Sean Clifford, and a DJ Moore on the silver, as well as a Darren Sproles. It might sound a little odd to say that, but it really is true. As a YouTuber just starting out, you watch a lot of people that are just getting into it, and to watch the evolution as people become proficient at this. It's really cool to see, and I look forward to the future as far as becoming more proficient at how I'm delivering my content. DeAndre Hopkins, Trayvon Diggs, Kirk Cousins. There's a Drew Sanders, and then we have a Tony Pollard on the Touchdown Masters and a Mike Allstott. Really putting a lot of kid reporters in here. Now, I know they do every year, but it almost seems like there's some extras in here. So we got a Sam Howell. Maybe it's because they can't insert them into their later products. Zach Charbonnet, A.J. Dillon, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Alvin Kamara, and a Jalen Hurts on the Epic Performers. Last pack in our second box. We got a Najee, Joe Mixon, Adam Vinatieri, Josh Jacobs. Oh, another Fehoko. Valemi Fehoko Jr. and a Michael Mayer. I think it's cool when you see brothers, and I'm assuming that he's Simi's brother. It just amazes me, that 1 in a million shot to ever make it to the professional stage. Everybody's trying for it, but yet out of the same families, get multiple brothers and stuff like that. It's just kind of a testament to mindset as well as athleticism. Not only that, how many second generation pros there are, as far as father played and then son becomes everything his father was or more. It's just super cool, and it really does touch on what we're capable of as humans. David Carr, Anquan Bolden, there's a Josh Jacobs, Randall Cunningham, there's a Jay Kaner, and a Stephon Diggs. Tyler Lockett, Peyton Manning, Garrett Wilson, Derwin James, Lawrence Taylor, and an Eli on the green. I think they inserted these kid reporters, putting almost one per pack. And I think that was done because they printed a bunch off and they don't have a product to put them in. Mike Allstott, J.C. Horn, Davis Mills. There's an Anton Harrison. Hawkinson on the silver, and then a Sauce on the Bang Mosaic. 3 packs to go in this third box. Pretty uneventful opening thus far on these, but that can all change with one card. There's a Chad Johnson, Kurt Warner, Rob Gronkowski, Keely Ringo, and then a Thunder Lane, Dalvin Cook. And we got it's the debut, but we got an Ant-Man, or Anthony Richardson. Sorry. Wrong sport, wrong nickname. Monkey here, but pretty nice card there with the green mosaic. Go ahead and sleeve him up. First sleeve-worthy card of the opening, in my opinion. And it's the debut, but that's all right. Got a Jahmyr Gibbs on the debut. Chris Johnson, Roger Staubach, Maurice Jones-Drew, Devonta Smith, and then Hines Ward Elevate. The other thing that amazes me with Rippers is how difficult it is to actually keep the cards in the middle of the camera. I've went through a lot of videos, and they say you got to make 100 of them before you're any good at this. At least 100 of them. And we're getting up there, but we're not to that number yet. Oh, we got Stetson Bennett on the green. We might go ahead and put a sleeve on him anyway. Stafford had some hip issues. I'm not 100% certain whether he's second string or somewhere further down the depth chart, but we'll sleeve him up just in case he gets some starting time. But they say you got to make 100 of them before you're any good at this. And one of the aspects of it is just learning where to hold the cards in relation to the camera, because you can't look at the cards and the camera at the same time. And yeah, anyway, it's just a fun journey. Here we got a Desmond Ridder, Aiden Hutchinson, Tim Brown, Michael Wilson. Oh, we got a razzle dazzle. These razzle dazzles this year, Panini really upped their game on. We'll go ahead and get rid of this guy. That's a Devontae Adams Touchdown Masters, and then we will try to slow roll this. It's a rookie, and oh, would you look at that? Would you look at that? Look at that beautiful card. My goodness, I don't know that we could have done much better on that. So anyway, I've been thinking about making another submission to PSA, and I've been avoiding it. Even though I've pulled quite a few case hits since I've started opening on camera. I do believe it's time to change that. Because this video actually isn't my first opening. I opened 4 of them previously. Hit this Jahmyr Gibbs kaleidoscope as well. So case hits are seated in here. You know, we are like 1 pack into our 8th box, and we pulled 2 case hits out of this product. So definitely don't sleep on it for sure. Cooper Kupp, Sean Alexander, Tony Romo. There's a Tua, Cameron Jordan, and then a Josh Allen on the National Pride. So it's kind of a nice looking card. I do like the design of those National Prides. Man, I can't believe that. Bryce Young, that's a big boy. Jay Kaner, Stephon Diggs, Joe Namath. There's a Darnell Wright, John Mechie, and a Landon Collins on the bang. Now, I was talking about some of the rippers on YouTube that are just starting out and trying to build their channels. It's amazing the support. There's a Jackson Smith and a Jigba from the guys that are getting close to that 1,000 subscriber threshold. That, you know, if you don't know, that's where you can start getting ad revenue and a little bit of monetization with it. How supportive they are to people starting out, coming and liking every video, and leaving comments and really being encouraging to help other people in this. You know, a couple of them for me so far have been Game Day Legends, which you really ought to check out his content. He's got a real smooth approach for how he's delivering his content, and it's definitely a worthwhile watch. And the very first bigger fan base influencer that started reaching out to me was Cloudsy420, and he does UFC rips, and he's like really brash in his videos and super exciting to watch, and his entertainment value is unbelievable. So, you know, if you've watched me this far, you should check those guys out. They are definitely blessings in this realm, and I'm so thankful that they're supportive and looking to help bring up the next guy. So anyway, that's my video. Not a whole lot going on in that box, those 4 boxes, other than we hit some really nice cards. And man, I can't get over, because last year those razzle dazzles were a little bit like, but that is a beautiful, beautiful card. Super stoked about that. Anyway, that's my video. If you can give me a like and subscribe, I'd greatly appreciate it. Until my next video, peace.